Hello everybody, welcome to the official live cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championship Group N Round 2 match between Andriy, the reigning, defending world champion, up against Mentos. Andriy with humans, won the toss, chose to kick. Mentos with wood elves. These are both direct qualifiers. Andriy from Spain has qualified by winning in 2024. And Mentos from Poland qualified through the Blood and Tears League. So there you go. So Andriy, did choose to kick. It's an interesting choice because I'll show you the league tables here. The problem for Andriy is this is a hard group for humans because humans aren't a great team, right? A bit like Knobs last year, they've got a good package, but they're a bit lacking in power, and they're up against Lizards and Black Orcs, really tough matchups for them. And then they match up a bit better versus Wood Elves, but the problem is Wood Elves are still really good. So even though they match up quite well versus Wood Elves, it's still not easy at all to beat them. So everyone drew their first game, and then Toast Guy beat Yinifix in the second round. So a loss here is going to be really rough for Andriy. I guess they'll both be happy with a draw if they can get it. Exactly, J-Lee, that's why I did it. Yep. Andriy, yes, is up against the Orcs in the last Black Orcs in the last round, which is not an easy game at all, is it? Like, it really isn't. It genuinely, legitimately is not an easy game for him. And Mentos has therefore got the Lizards, which isn't an easy game for him either. Like, obviously they do match up well on the NAF stats, but that goes out the window a bit versus competent opponents. Obviously most stats. It's annoying, right? Because most of the stats are pretty worthless, right? Because most people who play Blood Bowl aren't very good. Not being toxic Jim, just honest, right? Like, you know, most people are like way worse at Blood Bowl than Andriy and Mentos. So it's hard to extrapolate, you know, the kind of typical stats and say that it applies to the top players. He does have the tackle mighty blow to handle gobos, but it's just who are you calling most people? It's just a fact, isn't it? Like, you know, as much as there's all these inaccuracies in every game and stuff, there's a lot of pressure, you know. And you saw me being pretty rubbish in my game versus the Zons. It's hard. It's hard when the heat is on. Oh, trapdoors. I've seen loads of trapdoors recently. Tackle mighty blow completely OP. It's strong, but it's not an I win button. Like, it is quite strong. Maybe even very strong. But it's not an I win button. And the way tabletoppers act, you would think it was just an automatic I win button. And I feel like too many people have taken humans because they've kind of thought that way a little bit. There you go, Plo. So we're not dackering here, which in a way is fair because obviously humans are fast and pretty decent against a dacker, but also they're pretty decent just defending normally, right? They're going to tackle mighty blow you every turn and be annoying. Does the blockless 3D first? So now he's just going to tackle blitz that one. Oh, you've got to tackle blitz that one, haven't you? Haven't you got to tackle blitz that one first? Or are you hitting with block first? Or is he going to move the catcher forward and blitz somebody else? I don't like exposing the catcher to blitz somebody else. Yeah, so blitz this one. So I think doing a block for blitz first was better. TBH. A block full blitz. Oh, I would definitely have taken tackle mighty blow if I was taking humans. Like, that's why you are taking humans, basically to get the tackle mighty blow stack. I just don't think, I just wouldn't have taken humans. I mean, I didn't take humans. You know, I didn't take humans and I didn't take all the lions. I took Necro because I thought Necro were a good choice. I think most people should have taken Amazons or Lizards. And not humans. But, you know, that's why they did, isn't it? Whether it's raining. Yes, when they've got this toggle for the pitch, you really need the icon, the weather icon, don't you? Because otherwise, if you've got this on, you've got no way of knowing whatsoever, have you? Which sucks. Well, it's raining. Oh, that probably added to the weight with Andriy, right? That's probably why that might have put him over the edge on whether to kick or receive with it being in the rain. Makes sense. You don't want to receive versus Woodies and just lose because you fail to pick up. But this makes it really hard for them to stop their offense, right? With the Woodies having a full team. Makes it really hard for them to stop their offense. So chances are it's a turn 8 score for the Woodies. As if you'd received, chances are the Woodies don't stop him. He bangs a few out, and then maybe he can stop them when they've got less players. Yeah, I mean, I do think people wanted to turn off the unreadable pictures, yes. And then I guess Cyanide thought, let's do this. I mean, I'd rather have the weather on and just make it a legible pitch with the weather. It is a pretty hard sell to receive in the rain versus Woodies, yeah. It is. So, but that's maybe why it was such a pause, right? Maybe he wanted to receive, but just thought of, nah. Yeah, like you're still 75%, aren't you? Like 75% is still pretty decent, and you'll probably have 2 chances at it, so you're probably 90-odd%. But still, if that then fails, you lose. When the failure state of it happening is you lose, it's a much harder sell, isn't it? Puts in the reroll here. I mean, you kind of had to because it's leader, so you just lose anyway. But interesting that he did this dodge, a dodgeless dodge before. You know, at this point in the turn. Now he's got 2 free Woodies. And then he's got a guy stuck on Tackle Mighty and a guy on an Ogre. But neither of them have got dodge, essentially. So he goes for the pickup, fails it. So now Andriy gets to blast this guy with Tackle Mighty. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just going to... He could obviously use the Tackle Mighty blitz on the catcher there, couldn't he? If he wanted. .3D with the Ogre. He's got options. If he had Frenzy, he could blitz the catcher into the trapdoor. The tree's doing pretty well, isn't it? Even though it's you know, miles away from most of Andriy's team. Got 2 players on it. Close to the Ogre. A lot of thinking from Andriy. It's annoying he hasn't got another guard, isn't it? This one can't reach. Otherwise, you could put the guard in there, and then that would give him a 3D, and then he'd have the guard for this as well. Instead, he has to do this just on 2, but gets the POW. And the removal. I'd have been tempted to just do the 2D on that. And then ping it back with the Ogre. But if you got the POW, then you could blitz this with on 3 dice with tackle. But he does it on 2 and gets a full POW. had to go on extra square there in case of the pit trap. This is hilarious now that like there's a chance that Mentos fails the pickup and then Andriy just scores. There's a chance that Andriy does the Wood Elf thing to the Wood Elves. Gets the knockdown. Because like there's a decent, like, you know, like, depending on how many dodges he does, there's a decent chance he fails one of these dodges first. I guess he's got these 3 all free, so he can just screen with those. Secure the ball. The buff that everybody needs, really. It's just a great rule, isn't it? It's just a great rule. Hello, Pedro. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he had to go like there or there to cover the pickup. I mean, here kind of covers it better, doesn't it? And then these have to come back. Because he just needs to not lose if he fails the pickup. Ridiculous. He's rolled 2 1s so far, hasn't he? But now it's so he's gonna have to do a dodge here. It is with dodge, but it could fail, couldn't it? He's been forced to Daka. Yeah, he didn't want a Daka, but now he's kind of been forced into one. It's true, Pedro. Yeah, it's true. I do think secure the ball. Now the fact he's doing this one, like this wasn't necessary, right? Now, does it lose him the game if it fails? No. So it's probably okay to do. And you can do this one as well now. It's hilarious that he's had to Daka just because he failed to pick up the ball twice. Hey, he gets it. This is just a 4-3 through, by the way. He might go for the 4-3 1D ball sack. I mean, this could just literally, I mean, he's not going to try it, but he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush, pow, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rush. It's not even that bad an idea, right? Because you're probably not going to stop his score by playing properly. Is just the harsh reality of Wood Elves. Most teams, really, right? Most teams, you don't stop them scoring. Most teams score in their own drive, unless they do a Jimmy Fantastic and don't leave their own half. Most teams just score on their drives. Like you've got to do something to change them scoring on their own drive. Yeah, I think he should have been Pedro. Yeah, wouldn't have had that guy KO'd, would he? And would still have 2 or 3 rerolls, however many he had. Hello, Pirate Bear. So he does the 3D. I like that. I'd have definitely tried to get the 3D on the catcher last turn if I was Andriy. Like, it worked out obviously with that KO, but I think it's pretty good doing that. He should try and dodge off one of these linos now, shouldn't he? At least one of those should try and dodge off. And then probably both actually, right? Because it's a tree. You don't really want it to rush or like not even rush, just walk over to your blitzer. But oh, you tackle her as well. Comes back. Doesn't do the rush. What a wimp. He could have done, right? He could have just caged the ball and then done the rush. Could have double rushed. Smashed into the tackle, mate. This was not a Daka, no. Hello, Madara, no. It was just failing to pick up the ball for 2 turns and then scrambling back to defend it. So it's turned into a Daka. Involuntary Daka. Oh dear. Here we go. There's a bit of a hole. So that gives him a 2+ to get a 3. He's still got this here, which isn't great, is it? Maybe this should have been the first dodge. Tackle Mighty could fall 3 through. And this catcher could score. Come on, do it. Do it, Andriy. Do it, Andriy. Yep, Sazasti, yep. I know. I know I was right. You were lucky that he didn't go for the saw, I thought, but then none of it mattered in the end. Did he not see this guy? I mean, you definitely go for the 4-3 now. Or maybe even the catcher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rush. No. Like, you have to go for the ball now, don't you, with this guy? I mean, I don't like this from Mentos. I would have put the catcher here. Did you just not see him? You can just score. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then someone else dodges through to score. If he was on tabletop, he'd have moved this guy there and then said, oh no, errata, he was here, wasn't he? I'll move him over there. But and he doesn't even go for it. Oh man, I think I'd go for the 4-3. Honestly, like legitimately, because humans are a bit rubbish, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that doesn't really go. No, just push it, hit him from here and knock him down to there, and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Oh yeah. Just go with the character. I would honestly just go for the 4-3 dodge, 2 dice, and then 4-3, 4 to score. Might use all your rerolls, but I don't know. I say this from a theoretical standpoint of what I think is best to win. When you're actually playing the game yourself, it's a lot harder to do those kind of things, right? It's a lot easier to do the safe move, the safe, long-term odds move. It's not even long-term odds. It's like safer, no immediate loss condition, right? Like, if it's a 6+ dodge into surf, it's really hard. Even if that's the best play, it's really hard to do it when you're actually playing the game. It's much easier to do the safe move of like, oh, just blitz this and base it. And then it's easy for them to solve. There's no point doing it, If you're making them do like a 90% to score, you're way better doing the 30% dodge in, right? Than leaving them like a 97% score. Or you could have done a 30% dodge in to serve. Like, that's just obviously way better. But it's just hard to physically do it when you're playing, and when the game is on the line, it's hard to make those ballsy moves. This championship is a dedication to Tackle Mind. He is a little bit, yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit. That's why there's so many humans. And any all-world alliance. Because people really like Tackle Mighty. Yeah. 6 is too high. I think the 4-3 to hit with tackle was nice. And then you catch it, picks it up and scores. Like, I think it's that bad. Like, I do think this match is that bad. And the situation is that bad because just L's, innit? You just roll some 2s and everything's fine. I mean, this was a good turn from Andriy, to be fair. This was a good turn from Andriy. This isn't just an automatic, easy, 2s everywhere, is it? This is a bit tricky. He's trapped a few elves. But like, just in general, it's so easy for wood elves to do stuff. I feel like just playing normally is just bad. That's how I feel about it. How old punter. Oof. 2+ dodge with a ball exposed. So we're going to blitz him with a ball because that clears the path for the... Probably should have moved him first then, A, before that. Oh, pops dodge. Gets the knockdown. And the Kaz. You can feel this as... Yeah. It's funny, isn't it, Plo? I do like the live games for the suspense factor. Oof. The drama, isn't it? The live drama is pretty cool. But whew, gets his dodgeless 3-2 off. A dodgeless move. Well, now he's got an easier chance, hasn't he? Now he's got a 3 through. Oh no, he hasn't. There's a tree there. Oh no, he's just got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now he's got a 3+ at the moment.
A blacklist dodge!
Now, if the tree follows, it doesn't. Now he can just come through here without dodge. So he can do a 3+. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can do, this one can run around probably. No. He's not a gut runner. I mean, he could double rush, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he could double rush. So you could double rush, and then you could 3+3 to 2 dice the ball, but you can't do it with the tackler, can you? The tackler doesn't have a 3+3. At this point, Andriy's just trying to defend it. 0-0, isn't he? Which, you know, he might. He did do a really good turn last turn. A lot of problems for Mentos. But yeah, Mentos got out of it all. So credit to him for that. Bunch of dice in there as well, of course. I think it was a better turn. Like, you know, he still had to do the, you know, he had to do the plays, obviously, but like it was more will the dice work, right? The Wood Elf escape was more will the dice work, whereas Andriy with the rubbish humans was the one having to put things in the right places to make it hard to get out, right? And he did make it hard rolls to get out ish, as much as you can for elves, and you know, Mentos did the rolls to get out. So. Just making a line of players back here. I'm struggling to see how this can possibly be good enough. But let's find out. He does do the dodge through. It makes it look like he's going to do the 2D on the ball without tackle. Puts in the re-roll. Doesn't re-roll the hit. Seems a bit sad, doesn't it? Seems a bit of a sad effort by Andriy. This just looks like he's going to lose now. Well, not lose, you know, get scored on. Like, this just looks easy, doesn't it? Really easy. Everything's either free or has a 2+ dodge off. So, last turn, really hard for Mentos. This turn, really easy for Mentos. But of course, he could just snake on the first dodge. Well, he can actually just blitz this guy. You can't just blitz this guy. He doesn't even have to dodge with a ball. We can blitz him and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or something there. Full cage. A cage around the tree. Makes sense. Cage around the tree. You know, he might still roll a snake here or whatever, but it's a lot easier than last turn, isn't it? This looks like he's gonna. I would have blitzed with this guy. This guy would have been my blitz, so that I didn't have to dodge with the ball. Because you still have to dodge with the other things as well, right? He just dodges with the ball. 1 in 36 to probably lose, wasn't it? That was like the problem there. Now, by not doing the blitz, obviously, it does mean he's got players elsewhere. So he can save a 2+ dodge somewhere else. But also, it means his dancer could have died and he could have lost the game. A war dancer riding a unicorn fighting a bear. Is that a commission? I'll do them at some point, honest. Honest governor. Can he reach there or not? No. But still has to do a 2+ with a dodge player. I mean, if you're worried about that, then you just blitz with the other dancer, right? It's still better to dodge with this dancer then. If you're worried about the 190 dash reroll, you just dodge with this guy, and then at least if he fails his dodge, you don't lose. So, hollow misspell trait. Try to avoid 1 in 36s that lose you the game. Is my advice for elf coaches. And you know, there's usually, like, sometimes the cost is too high, right? Like sometimes the cost is too high, and you know, you are sometimes going to have to do 1 in 36s that just lose you the game if they fail. And you know, he ended up with an extra player, right? Like this guy would have been there, and this guy would have been there my way, or the dancer would have been there, and this guy would have been there, or whatever. Don't quad skull. I mean, you can't stop that, can you? You can also make sure quad skulls don't lose you the game as well. You can try and make quad skulls not lose you the game. I did quad skull, didn't lose the game, right? But other people could have lose the game. Like, you know, we've seen so many games where a snake loses you the game, and it didn't have to be the case. It's true, Miss Beltree. It's very rare, though. It's very, very rare. Almost always, the safer play is better. What playing safer tends to do is cost you wins that are now draws. It very rarely, you know, it very rarely turns a draw into a loss. It will sometimes turn wins into draws. I really hate losing. I really hate losing, so I don't like to lose. Again, this is just easy, isn't it? It's just elves. Just elves gonna roll some 2s. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting elves. Really easy turn for Mentos here. Incredibly easy. Well, he started with this snake that loses him the game. And you know what he could have done? He could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could have done this, couldn't he? Or he could have started by moving this here and blitzing with him. That's what I would have done. I would have done catcher to here, blitz with him, and then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you get properly into range. So, yeah, there's just no need to start with that dodge. You've got 4 players that don't need to dodge. 5 players, the tree doesn't need to dodge. 5 players that don't need to dodge, you can start with, and he starts with a dodge. Now, can you find the 2 dice on the ball here? Maybe. The undead enemy? Are you in the wrong chat? There's never been... The earlier game was Norse versus goblins. Humans versus woodies here. Not the goblins, Pirate Bear. Yeah, it doesn't go for the scoring threat. Interesting, isn't it? That is an interesting choice by Andriy here. Oh my god! So the problem with this from Andriy is, right, this is the most chance of him winning the game, obviously. Right, if he can get the turnover score here. But what it does mean is there's a chance for the woodies to score still, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, he hasn't got an apple! Mentos hasn't got an apple! Oh my god. Oh my god, he hasn't got an apple. He's got 12 players. He hasn't got an apple. Great choice. Not if he loses, though. Like, there's still a chance that, you know, the ogre goes stupid or skulls. Maybe he doesn't even do the block. Maybe he just goes for the dodge with the catcher here. Could just fail the dodge, fail the pickup. Get tackled. Pass to the catcher. Scores. Makes the dodge. Makes the pickup. Okay, now, I mean, now it looks a wonderful choice, doesn't it? Absolute perfection from Andriy. Never in doubt. And snakes for your opponent. Have your opponent roll snakes into you only rolling pals and sixes. Yes, yeah, Mentos scored. Yeah, there's a chance he could have blitzed the scoring threat and Mentos can still score, yeah. So that probably does factor into the decision to go for the ball, doesn't it? I mean, I would have gone for the ball as well. Yeah, you know. Don't get me wrong, I would have done as well, but yeah, like, probably Artemis would be screaming at you going, what are you doing? You can lose. You can just lose. What else? You could just lose, which you could. So it's not, it really isn't cut and dried to go for the ball, but I think most people's instinct would be to go for the ball. Don't know why dodging there. Oh, to cancel the Lino. Yes, and no apple is really good, isn't it? So here we go. 2 dice on the ball with tackle. Yeah, maybe to me, to Geppetto. Yeah, maybe, yeah. But he's got to go for the win a bit harder here, hasn't he? Mentos down to 2 minutes of time bank already. Our throwers, our catchers worse at throwing. No, PA 4+. Gets the full pow. Doesn't want to follow. Catch it by mistake. Put it next to his catcher because he might just catch it. Nope. Oh, that's hard now, isn't it? That's a 5+ pickup. Yeah, I think so, J-Leave, yeah. Because you can still win, right? 0-0 you can still win. It's just 1-0 up. Makes your offense a lot easier, doesn't it? So it's interesting. It wasn't automatically hit the ball in like it would be for most teams, right? If it wasn't Wood Elves. If it wasn't Wood Elves or like Skaven, you'd just be like instantly go for the ball. Or like Vampires. Like a team like that, right? You think, oh, maybe I'll go for the scoring threat. Fails the pickup. Fails the pickup. But he's got 3 tackle zones on it. Yeah, true. It's a bad one, so you don't want. Yeah, true. Fair, J-Leave. Scatter here, and then hope your Lino catches it. Now we can try to clear it, can't we? Yeah, this is a scoring threat, isn't it? Double rush. Yeah. Interesting. So it there's a 1D there. This means he can dodge out his tackle 90, doesn't it? Dodge him for a 1D? And then push the dancer? And then go for the catcher, pick up, handoff? Is that the play? Oh, he blitzed with the ogre. I don't understand that at all. Oh yeah, he could have hit from here. And cleared both. Yeah, I didn't need to do that here. Yeah, that was way better, wasn't it? That's weird. That was clearly the best play, isn't it? Do that 1D or 2D. Oh yeah, blitz and then go over here and then do the 1D. Yeah, the 1D chain. The fact that you can't re-roll the ogre sucks, doesn't it? Like you can, but still. Anyway, still a great half from Andriy, right? He defended and he's killed the strip dancer. And yes, he's got his sure hands, but still, it's still good to kill a strip dancer, isn't it? But it's still 11 players for Mentos. But yeah, I really prefer the dancer, the apple. No, apple that badly hurt. Personally. But you know, 12 means you can foul and stuff, doesn't it? Which is nice. Well, the fact you can apple with KO, I think, is really good as well. So I'm generally preferring 11 plus apple to 12. In general. Two less gooders, yeah, it's funny, isn't it? This is like a good basic setup for beginners, isn't it, right? You have these on the diagonal of the blitz, and you're stopping like the interior way through, so having to go around the outside. So like, and you've got a player that can react a bit. So this is the kind of setup I did for like, you know, like basic play. So it's like a, it's probably like a C plus or a B. It does things, but not really enough. I would say. Rain actually had no impact whatsoever. What happened was turn ordering. Mentos made a dodge before he had to, snaked it, exposed the ball, killed his drive. That is what happened. They were ones though. The failed pickups were ones. So with proper turn ordering, he would have been done his last reroll and he would have had been fully screened. Probably, unless he'd quad skulled. Great choice to kick, yeah. I mean, that's the only way you can judge anything, isn't it? If it works, it was good. If it doesn't, it was terrible. I mean, yes, he was very lucky to cast the dance. I mean, the snake was the big thing, though, right? You can't control the dice. You can't blame the dice. All you can do is try and make the best decisions you can. And the decision to dodge with the ball completely exposed is a bad decision. And we were shown why it's a bad decision. I don't have to say shit because you saw why it was because because the ball was completely exposed and he didn't score because of it. I don't hate taking the boat down there because he still had a full cage, didn't he? See, good turn ordering there from Andriy. Everything's neat and tidy. You can take this boat down, and the stand up fails, and now it's fantastic, isn't it? Beautiful stuff from Andriy there. Really good, making it safe in case of a 1 in 9. So you can actively choose the 1 in 9. It's pretty good. Now he is down to 10 players and has to deal with a tackle mighty blitz every single turn. Which isn't fun to be on the receiving end of, right? Tackle mighty is good. I'm not saying it's not good. People seem to misunderstand. Definitely not saying tackle mighty isn't good. It's just not an I win button. I mean, even if it works, it's not an I win button, is it? Like, you dice people anyway. Just because you dice them with Tackle Mighty doesn't mean that Tackle Mighty's OP. I'm not a fan. I mean, I know he caught the kickoff on the catcher, but I'm not such a fan of this catcher holding the ball, honestly. He has to keep the guard behind it, so he's like Wenger buses. But it's still always going to be a 1D, right? And a leap in for a 1D is pretty good odds. So, big problem here, honestly. pretty big problem. Like you know, it's a 3 plus 5 plus, isn't it? Whatever. 4 plus 5 plus there. And a 4 plus 5 plus isn't crazy odds at all, right? Decent odds of just leaping in and then popping the ball, and then Andriy loses. So definitely not super comfortable for Andriy. This drive is always going to be a bit dodgy. Like this way in. Ah, but this has got the guard this side. So he hasn't got guard this side, but he's made it harder to jump in. So he's got 2 guards at the back. So good shape from Andriy. Like he's got to do this sort of thing, right? If he's not vigilant about caging, and he gives Mentos a 4 plus 5 plus, Mentos will take a 4 plus 5 plus all day, right? Because it just wins him the game if it works. But maybe. Yes, it does. It does feel better, yeah. Yeah. Tree killing him there, isn't it, with 2 failed stand-ups? Never stand up. Yeah, I've had many games where my tree has just never stood up. Still good though, aren't the trees? Despite their terrible, terrible nega trade. Time bank situation is 1 minute for Mentos. I like this. I like this is a good thing from Mentos here, right? He's packed this here, and then he's made this guy tempting to hit. And then so it's really encouraging Andriy to get the tree back in the action, right? Man, the tokens for prone for like normal players is mental. Like a token for a prone Croxagore, fair enough, because it's massive, right? And stuff like that, big guys. I played somebody who had like a troll. Yeah, his trolls. He just he put counters out when his trolls got prone. The snotling guy. It's completely reasonable, right? Pump wagons, a prone pump wagon, absolute pain in the ass. So having a token for that made total sense, but like not for like normal players. That's crazy. Prone markers, no, please. It's funny that Blood Bowl 3 were actually ahead of the game, weren't they, with the stunned markers rather than putting them face down. I actually obviously preferred Blood Bowl 2 where they were face down, as they should be in the game. But it's a really good thing. I thought that Tabletop did stunned markers, and then Blood Bowl 3 pioneered it, didn't they? Yes, Andriy is using his guards to protect the ball, not to base in advance. Yeah, this is the problem, right? Like, he's not getting forward. He can try a late break, but he doesn't want to just lose, does he? This is the problem. Like, if he leaves the ball exposed, he can just lose. Whereas now at 0-0, well, if he doesn't make it, he doesn't make it. That was my point of view versus the Amazons, you know. If you don't make it, you don't make it. It's not the end of the world. You really don't want to lose, do you? You know what's funny though about the groups? I said this earlier, just realised. But what's interesting about the groups is the top 3 last year all finished second in their group. And Andriy nearly got eliminated in the group stage last year. Devo and Diomed sneaked through, but like they weren't really in danger of getting eliminated, whereas Andriy was like really mega close to just getting eliminated in the group stage. Yes, I did that for my Beast of Nurgle if you went stupid. It's not a great strat, I've got to say, Tree. What you should have done is you should have won. I liked winning here, as Dimmy always says. That is a good strat. Ooh, blockless blitz. Just a push. It is. It's a very good Captain Oates tactic, isn't it? And he caught the kickoff, and then hasn't tried a 1 in 9 to lose the game, obviously. He also won the whole thing with knobs. He did, didn't he? He did, but he nearly got eliminated. Like, he was so close. Like, he was crazy close to getting eliminated in the group stage. Like, I think he only got through on touchdown difference, or like, I think it was touchdown difference after he like had to win the last game. So like it was, and he was in a group of knobs. He was 3 knobs, so it was obviously the Dark Elves won it easily, and then it was which knobs joined them. Oh dear. But it's interesting though. The point is, you know, like struggling in the groups doesn't mean a whole lot, does it? Because anything can happen. Good though, it was good by him. I think Mentos like made Andriy move over there last turn, and I think maybe he's overcommitted himself a little bit in response, Mentos, because like Andriy's fast, right? Humans are fast. He swung back here really hard. Could have done with another player over this side, Mentos, and then he lost a player, so he's down 2 players over this side. No, Chigan, I don't think Diomed wanted to struggle as much as Diomed did either. But he might still make it through. There is a chance. There's a mathematical chance for Diomed. So again, really good cage from Andriy. Number 1 is don't lose, isn't it? That's the thing. And he's doing that quite well. But now he's going to get the turn 4 panic. And really has to get some penetration. Yeah, this is a heavy commitment now, isn't it? Heavy commitment. Oh, do you know what he could do? He could do a really fun move here, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But he could blitz his tree into here, and then block with a tree into here, and then fill this up and uphill the ogre, and then block his tree into the ball. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? But like he'd just dodge away. He'd just dodge away 8 times out of 9, so it wouldn't even do anything. But it would be funny. The table looks like this at the moment because Toast Guy won his second game. Oops. Don't want to miss this. Hasn't got an awful lot in front, has he, Mentos? Has to make these 2 dodges. Oof. Yeah, can't afford to have his dancer hit. Tree D from the tree. Yeah. Bosh. Not removal, but a stun. So decent from Mentos, but Andriy's going to smash in a bit now, isn't he? And keep the ball safe. So, not cool. Right, there's a bit of a lull now, a bit of a thinking. We'll go there. So yeah, Andriy drew 0-0, and with Yinifix, the lizards, which is a good result, isn't it, for humans? So he's got the Black Orcs last, Andriy, and Mentos has the lizards last. Is there a gaping hole? Oh yeah, he could have blitzed this catcher. The tree just looked like 2 squares big to me. Maybe to Andriy as well. Oh god. That's errata. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I pressed a button. The buttons on the change the scene. It's really annoying. Like sometimes I stay in the scenes and then it does the things. Yeah, this is what I liked. Honestly, I liked mashing in like this, and you know, exerting a bit of strength and guard, and still keeping the ball safe. But yeah, maybe you could have gone for the blitz on the catcher. I legit didn't even see that. I just thought this was 2 squares, I think. But this is the kind of thing that you want to do versus elves, right? You want to try and make them roll some dice, maybe hurt some things. Maybe set up a better turn next turn. Like, yeah, you could have blitzed this, but could he have really got... It's a bit early to do that, I think, honestly. Maybe this is trap space going through this catcher, honestly. There is the hit here, isn't there? This hit here is possible. If he wants it, Mentos. If Mentos wants this hit, it's possible. Hello, Cyanide. The cage is based. He could have blitzed with the tree, right? And then chained the tree onto the ball. That would have been pretty decent. But again, Andriy would just dodge off. So, not that great. He could leap. Oh, you can just hit. Is he going to hit the ogre? Hit the ogre, then hit the tackler. Like if he pows the ogre, it's pretty good. He doesn't pow it. He pushes away that garter. If he'd powered that, I feel like he might have... oh, he blitzed. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Errata then. This is tackle, so you don't want this here at all. Because he has to be able to get away. Well, he would have got away. He could have had it there. Tree anchoring the line. Just mashes in the ogre. Kind of committed down this side now, isn't he, really? He could blitz the catcher, and if he doesn't power it, it'll get the blitzer off the tree. That's okay. Switch sides through the tree. I just think it's too much. I think it's too difficult. If you don't power it, it's terrible. And I think the switching is just too hard versus woodies. They're faster than you. Yeah, you'd have been swarmed though, wouldn't you? Like, not, he hasn't got too many players to swarm you, but you would have been swarmed. I think it maybe was trap space. Like, I didn't see it because I think I genuinely just think I thought the tree was 2 squares. But I think it was too early. I think now would have been a good time to go through the catcher, right? If the catcher was there to go through this turn, I would have done. But I thought it was too many turns to stall out. And if you score on turn 15, you draw because Wood Elves score because you can't stop Wood Elves scoring. Which is a simplification, but still, you know, like that's the problem, right? If you score too early, the Woodies will just score back against you. Yep, tree's pretty good. Having said that, I think the tree should get like 1 deed or 2 deed now. Could try this dodge, couldn't he? And if it works, step in with this one. And then 2D it, and then if you get it and you get 2 players through, it's massive. He's not doing that. He is officially in range, yeah. Could uphill the tree, right? But okay, push doesn't do anything, but if he gets a 1 in 4, it's incredible. Now he just dodges off. Is there chain things on here? Doesn't seem so, does it? Doesn't seem like there's anything. Anything realistic. One deep blitz the ogre again. Yeah, but the 1D takes another commitment, doesn't it, is the problem. Oh, blitzes the tree. Blitzes the tree, you know what I mean? Blitzes the tree free. So I guess the tree's going to try and move to here. Which is, to be fair, an amazing square. This is all a bit of a problem, these 3 players. How are they going to defend this? There and there, maybe? No, it can't be, because the dance has to be there. There and there, maybe? has to make this 1 in 36, doesn't he? Oh, he's got the catcher as well. Yeah, sick. I wasn't that bad when I played tabletop, at least. So that's nearly what I liked. I like the dancer 1 over, right? And this, I actually liked him 1 up. I mean, if this ogre works, it's GG, isn't he? He goes straight through the gaping hole. If he gets a power with this ogre, it's over. But he doesn't want to have to do this 1 in 9, does he? But if he gets the power on the ogre, it's just over. It's just literally over. Well, it's not literally over. If he gets the push, it's a bit more annoying, isn't it? But if he gets the power, it's crazy. He does do the ogre first, he doesn't get the power. So the play now is probably dodge with the Garter, isn't it? Because you want to get this guy out anyway. And then that gives you the blitz on the dancer, which gives you the space. So you probably have to do this dodge, as tragic as it is. I guess you could just 1D with the Tackle Mighty. I guess you could. But you really want to, yeah. And then that gets you the Garter further up afterwards. He does the dodge with this one and fails. Oof. Well, yeah, but like it's way better. Like you want to dodge this guy off anyway, though, right? The thing is, you want to dodge this guy off anyway. Because you don't want to just leave him on the tree, leave him behind. So you want to dodge this guy with this guy anyway at some point. So you might as well do it first, so that you get the blitz, I think. To be honest. Like if you do the 1D blitz, you would have sculled into a boat down and you'd still have you'd still be active. Like you wouldn't be doing a whole lot, would you? And the problem is now, you're getting the ball smashed. So, like, that's basically happening whether you do the 1D or the dodge. Like, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? Not pushing him back though, is he? Because he hasn't got... You'd have to do... You can only do a 1D here. Do you do a blockless 1D first? Yeah, the follow. I think he didn't see the... I think he didn't see the guard, right? It was a terrible follow. It was an absolutely terrible follow. And it wasn't a weird follow, it was a terrible follow, right? Oh no, he was here. It wasn't terrible, he was here. No, was he here? It was a terrible follow then, wasn't it? Yeah, it's not nothing. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not as good as 2D in the ball. No, it's definitely not. No, that was a... Oh my god, a catastrophic follow there. Panicking time. Yeah, he knew he was going to run out of time. Man, that was good. That was... Yeah, he didn't click blitz. And then the time... Wow, man. Well, there we go. Andriy might have a play to score. Wow. Wow. Tree, I don't think it is. He's got 2 chances to hit it. He's got 2 chances to hit it. Maybe even 3 chances to hit it, actually. Yeah, I think he's level 150, very. Most people in this are level 150. I'm not. I haven't played as much Blood Bowl 3 as most people. Dead, dead, dead. Honestly, Andriy should take the full 4 minutes of his time bank here just to rub salt in the wound. Goes for the blockless blitz to give himself the extra chance. Oh my goodness. And now he does the full block. Tree winning it. I preferred either 3D with a ogre or blitz with this guy and come back to put guard in. Yeah, no, he's got the assist for this, no problem. And he had this anyway. He didn't need to do that, did he? He was 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he did need to do that. Gets the so we've got a dodge and a double rush. Tree does nothing. Nostra Eliodimus does nothing. 3-2-2. It was a 3-2-2 Eliod, not a 3-3-3. And 2 dead players, 2 Kaz players, and 8 Ls. 8 Ls might get the 1 turn. Yeah, yeah. The damage finally came, didn't it? And that does harm his 1 turn chances. Man, that was unlucky by Andriy to 1 in 9, but then, yeah, the time got Mentos, didn't it? Oh my goodness. If he'd just not followed with his tree, I guess he just didn't spot the guard, right? And then, because the guard was like in front of the tree. Like from his point of view, wasn't it? It was probably hidden by the tree a bit, the guarder. But yeah, if he just hadn't followed, he could have cancelled and got 2 dice on the ball with tackle, and then he wins, doesn't he? But oh, brutal stuff for Mentos. But you know, it's stressful. It's stressful AF playing these games, and not just the time, right? The pressure, chalice nerves. I don't know that he got much worse dice at all, honestly. It's Zasty. I really don't think he had much worse dice at all. I think Big Kev would have won this game 1-0 with the dice. Big Kev's really good at Blood Bowl though. I don't think the dice are insurmountable. Like, I mean, Andriy did get better dice probably overall, right? He did all this. But there were mistakes made from Mentos that were punished. Did not click everything properly. I don't think so, says Asti, no. Mentos did some good shapes. I mean, I'm very unbiased. This is a strange take that you've got here. I'm very unbiased. It was terrible turn ordering from Mentos. His snake was terrible turn ordering. And I don't even need to say shit because he lost because of it. So terrible turn ordering from Mentos, that turn that lost him the game. And then it still didn't even need to lose him the game because he could have two-diced the ball if he hadn't messed up because of the time and the pressure. So that's it, isn't it? He had the 1-0 win on the table with the dice that he got. On another day, with less pressure and a clearer head, maybe he'd have won. Can't blame the dice. Like, all these cards were just basically irrelevant, right? They came at the end. And then this was his fault. The biggest one was his fault. This isn't an easy one turn. I'm not even sure he can do it, to be honest. Is he going to what? Dodge and then 1D it? Gets the push! Oh no! Andriy in tatters. That pushes him forward 1. He should have followed. Oh dude, you should have followed. He's going to run out of time on this. Should have followed, then hit this guy, then he's followed, so he hits that up to there, then he hits this one up to there, and then he hits that, and then he's in there, and then he scores. Probably should have got the ball to him already. He's just going to run out of time, probably. Yeah, he's got to dodge in now. He realised he should have followed. Hey! Loner fails. Hey. Probably should have already got the ball to him as well. Tree wins it! Elliot was right! For Andriy. Oh dear. Well, there you go. Congratulations, Andriy. Honestly, I thought Mentos did a lot of things well. You know, he made some really good shapes on defense. I think that maybe was trap space that Mentos let and Andriy didn't go for, but maybe it wasn't, right? Maybe it was a mistake from Mentos and a mistake from Andriy not to go for it. Not sure. I'm not a god of Blood Bowl that has all the answers. But in the end, you know, the Mentos' turn ordering mistake got him. That's what lost him the game. So congratulations, Andriy goes up to 4 points. The same as Toast Guy. Mentos stays on 1. But Mentos will play Yinifix in the last game, right? So if he wins against the Lizards, and then Toast Guy or Andriy wins, there'll be a chance for Mentos to go through still. So, not dead. Yinifix and Mentos are not dead with this loss. They're both on 1-2. And Andrew's on 1-0. There you go. I could have updated that first, but I didn't. So there you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.